We got the second day of the NBA returning. Today, it's Wednesday, October 22nd. As always, I'll hop on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy and give you guys a few of my favorite bets on the slate. The games for tonight have actually not finished. I'm recording this a little bit late, but on the VIP, our free VIP pick already cashed. Our other 4 full premium VIP picks are loading. I'll tell you guys how to get that, but before I do, guys, quickly, go down there, hit a like on this video. It only takes 1 click. Really do appreciate all the likes. Does help push this video out to the algorithm. While you're down there, go and subscribe. We used to hop on here and give you guys 2 bets every single day. Now I want to give you 3 or 4 bets I do like in this WNBA, or not WNBA. I'm used to making WNBA videos. NBA, the NBA's back. I got 3 or 4 bets for you guys I absolutely love. Guys, firstly, what I want to emphasize, if there's one thing you can take away from this video is go get on Sleeper. It's literally a daily fantasy app, just like PrizePicks and Underdog, but they will literally give you $20 to play with, no deposit required, with our code BROS, B-R-O-S, available in all these states and all these provinces if you're in Canada. This is a no-brainer. If you're used to playing on DraftKings, FanDuel, if you're used to PrizePicks, if you're used to Underdog, go on Sleeper, get their free $20 with our code BROS. Best case scenario, you can be profitable and turn that into like a couple hundred or even a couple thousand. And worst case scenario, who cares if you lose that money? It's no skin off your own back. You don't have to deposit anything. I've never seen a daily fantasy app do this until this year. Sleeper and Chalkboard did it. Only Sleeper right now has it active. Go in there, download the app, use code BROS, B-R-O-S. It's a no-brainer to get on Sleeper. And then quickly, before I get into the picks, guys, our VIP, like I showed you, cashed out on the free VIP. The full VIP I won't fully show yet because I might post this before the game ends. But like I say, guys, 4 extra premium bets every single day. The VIP subscribers are absolutely loving these picks, and we sell them for super cheap. So firstly, top link in the descriptions on Winible. For free, you can get 1 extra bet every single day. I'm going to send that out. And then to the premium VIP subscribers, look how cheap I send these out for, guys. This will pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. Then the rest of the week or the rest of the month will be straight profit. This is 4 extra best bets every single day. The premium VIP subscribers absolutely love it. It's all community all together. We're all cashing together. Don't miss out. Those premium bets are on Winible. Let's hop right into this and let me show you my first pick. My first pick is going to be going here, searching to Giannis Antetokounmpo. You can see his rebounds in Underdog. It's like kind of juiced 1.07, but on PrizePicks, we can go and take this at 12 right here. And that's what I'm going to do. A lot of times on this channel, you'll see I show some picks on PrizePicks, some picks on Underdog, because you can find value. You can find where PrizePicks has a 1 point difference. My second play on this video, PrizePicks will have a whole point difference. Sometimes Underdog has discounts. Sometimes Sleeper has discounts. The more of the story is the more daily fantasy apps you're on, the more free money you're going to get, the more free picks you can take advantage of, and the more free like lines you can take advantage of. See where the lines are sharp and where they are not sharp. So Giannis Antetokounmpo over 12 rebounds. Why am I taking this pick? So look at his last 5 games. Again, these are playoff games. We have to take it a bit with a grain of salt. 2015, 12, 18, 13 has not been under this game once. But I'm not going to go out here and pretend like the playoffs are like the regular season. It is very different, but there's a reason I'm so confident in this bet. Is because if we go over here, look at 2024, look at total rebounds given up. Wizards by far the first in the whole NBA, 9.7. That's an insane difference. Like the top teams are at like 8, 9.74 per position. So if you times that by 5, that's like 47 rebounds a game. Go to power forwards just in general. You'll see Washington gives up the most again. This is a team that's absolutely terrible at not letting up rebounds. And if we go over to Giannis versus Washington, we'll see in his last 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You may look at this and be like, okay, he went over twice, he went under twice, he landed on the hook 1 time. But let's dig deeper. What time? What happened when he went under this time? He only played 19 minutes. That's obviously not a normal game for Giannis. Here, crush this line. Here, crush this line. I mean, here, he landed right on the hook, but he had a triple-double. He's probably due from that. Here crushed it, here crushed it. So realistically, if we take this game out, 2-1-1 season opener, Giannis is going to be playing, I think, in a very good matchup. Washington last year was especially bad, and I think this year they're going to open up really bad. There's a reason Underdog has raised this up to 12.5, because I think there is a very real chance he lands on right on 12. And if he lands on right on 12, I'm fine just taking the push and not losing any money. Where an Underdog, if he lands right on 12, you're obviously going to lose that. So I am more comfortable taking this at PrizePicks right at 12. That's my first official bet. Before pick number 2, guys, what I want to emphasize, PrizePicks and Sleeper also have deposit matches. If you sign up for both those with code BROS, B-R-O-S, they will give you free money. The free money PrizePicks will give you once you put in your first $5, or I mean put in anything, once you play your first $5 with our code BROS, they'll add $50 into your account. So say you go on there, PrizePicks, put $20 in, play your first 5, now you have $70 into your account for only putting in 20. Underdog does this too with code bros, but instead of 50, they give you $100. So say you just go on Underdog, you used to playing on PrizePicks, go on Underdog, put $10 in, play that first $5. Now you have $110 in your account for only putting in $10. It's a no-brainer. These apps give out free money. Like I said, the best one is Sleeper. Again, you don't have to put any of your own money in this. Every single person watching this, go download Sleeper. It's on the App Store or it's linked in our description. Claim that free $20. At worst case scenario, put a long shot lay on it. PrizePicks, also you'll see they had these free picks constantly throughout the season. If you log into PrizePicks, you'll see Taco Tuesdays, you'll see free squares. And what I always say is, say you're just on PrizePicks taking advantage of this free square. Yeah, sure, that's good money, but imagine you're on PrizePicks, you're on Underdog, and you're on Sleeper, and you're on all these daily fantasy apps. They all run promos like this. So when they all run a promo at the same time, you're not just going to be able to play this once. You're going to basically be able to play the same free bet 4 times. And imagine how much money you're going to make in one day off doing that. Underdog has these too. Sleeper has these free picks too. I'll find a picture of that for our next video. Then, like I said, line shopping is super valuable because Cooper Flagg, his line, 16.5 on Underdog. I do like the over, but what did I say? Pick number 2 is going to have some value, and we see this line at 15.5 on PrizePicks. So I like there. Obviously, Cooper Flagg has any past game experience for us to go off of. No scoring details. He's a rookie. He's obviously not played yet. But Cooper Flagg, let's just look at his game log in the preseason. Again, we have to take it a bit with a grain of salt. Goes over here, 13, 11, 11, 10 points. These are all around 24 minutes played. If he plays his normal 30 to 36 minute sample size, he will for sure get over this 15.5 right at 16. And looking over at matchups last year, the Spurs, obviously, they have a great defender in Victor Wembanyama, but they're actually not amazing at guarding forwards. So go over to power forwards and search by points. You will see San Antonio bottom 5 in all of the I keep saying WNBA just because I'm used to making WNBA videos. Bottom 5 in all of the NBA. I have to make enough of these that I'll get back to saying NBA. So, as you see, over 24 points per game. Cooper Flagg in college obviously was a great player that scored a lot, but we can't go off that. The main reason is because, guys, firstly, we're getting this whole point discount. Underdog has already gone on here and raised this 1 point. That means the value is probably on the over. Also, we got Cooper Flagg versus Victor Wembanyama. It's going to be a very tuned-in game. I think these great players that get drafted first overall know they have the spotlight on them game 1, and that's why there is value to go and take their over. Players like LeBron James, players like these great first overall picks that have such expectations, they go and shoot a lot in their first game because they want to put up a good stat line. I think Cooper Flagg does that too. At 15.5, I am going to take that over. Again, before pick number 3, I got one more bet. Maybe even I'll look at pick number 4. There's another pick I want to eye and actually do some research with you guys. May as well let's honestly do that now. It's going to be Brandon Miller. I want to see if I like his over 18.5 points. The reason is because if you go over to PrizePicks, they actually raise this up to 19. So I want to inspect what I feel about this Brandon Ingram at 8.5. Brandon Miller, I'm literally tripping up all the names, but Brandon Miller versus Nets. Let's see in his career what he has done against the Nets. 22, 23, 29. There's a reason PrizePicks went out here and raised this line because he's actually absolutely crushed this against the Nets. 22, 23, 29. Let's go over to FanDuel and search power forward. We will see Brooklyn Nets. Are they bad? If anything, they're actually pretty solid at the top 5 in the NBA at guarding power forwards. What about small forwards? They're actually worse. So forwards in general, they're not amazing. Brandon Miller has obviously showed he can go out there and put big points on them. The weird thing is LaMelo Ball's line is only at 22.5, where I think they don't expect the Hornets to go and shoot too much with LaMelo because Brandon Miller recently has been putting up these pretty good games. Again, this is only 15 minutes, 23 minutes, 22 minutes. And his only game playing his normal minutes, he actually crushed this for 21 points. I think I'm going to make this an official best bet because I actually do like over 18.5. I think there's a reason PrizePicks went on here and raised this up to 19. I think we're getting value on this pick. Again, he's absolutely crushed it. I wanted to check that out because I did see the 0.5 difference. That's why I tell you guys, get on PrizePicks and Sleeper. PrizePicks, Underdog, and Sleeper. You can find where the lines differ and find some value. Officially, pick number 4, I'm going to make this a long video and give you guys 4 picks I love in this big NBA slate. We got a big NBA slate. We're going to go over here to Derrick White, and we're going to look at his 19.5 points. I've taken a lot of overs in this one, so I'm actually going to go over here and take the under for Derrick White. His last 5 games, remember, these are playoff games. These are games sometimes with Jason Tatum. He's been over in 3 of his last 2, but under in 2 of his last 3. What we do is go over here to FanDuel and search shooting guard. Philly is like very middle of the pack against shooting guards, so it's not like a good matchup, not like a bad matchup. They're basically right in the middle between the worst and the best. And if we go over here, Derrick White in his career against, this is without Jason Tatum last year in his career. You might think he goes out there and scores a lot, but he really doesn't. 8, 34, 17, 19, 16, 18, 18, 41, 17, 23. So in his 10 games without them, he was only over this line 3 times. 7 out of the 10 games, even without Jason Tatum, he was going under this line. And then if we go over here, Derrick White versus the 76ers, 12, 16, 17, 21, 6, 21, 27, 16, 26, 18, 19, 2, 11. These are all the games he plays on Boston against Philly. He's been under this in 8 of 12 games. We're getting some value there. I think a lot of people are going to be on this over just because Jason Tatum isn't playing. They're going to think Derrick White balls out every single game. I think 19.5 is a bit egregious. I think they've raised this lineup too much. I like that under. That one's, you can take it on either PrizePicks and Underdog. Brandon Miller, better on Underdog. Both Giannis and Cooper Flagg, better on PrizePicks. Remember, guys, get on all of these because you really want to find that value with our code BROS. But the best is Sleeper because they're going to give you that free $20. I say it so much because every single person watching this should be getting on Sleeper. No deposit. Use our code BROS. Get that $20. The VIP, we're going to send out 4 extra best bets. These are always my favorite picks. I give you guys write-ups a lot of the time. I put a ton of effort into making you guys profitable. So go down there, join the VIP, top link in the description. It is super duper cheap. I'm loving these 4 picks. We're going to continue making videos like this every single day. So make sure you subscribe. Don't miss these picks. I'm feeling the 4-0 day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.